Well, hello there. Welcome. This is the Unintentional ASMR Book Club. If you're new here, you're just in time for the bedtime stories. Tonight's book is called An Impossible Return. This is the first reading of this book. Let's begin. Chapter 1. It's not much hope. A prayer for oneself, a wisp of dream crushed in the hand, thousands of glass shards, the palm bloodied, a refrain conjured up one morning in weak sunlight. For us, children of the islands up there, it's also a black flag with gold and turquoise shimmering, a pound of flesh claimed so long ago that it actually feels normal to live with a ripped open belly. Well, go on, stare at the horizon. Only the dead have the right to sleep. To give up the fight is to betray yourself. To betray yourself is to abandon your kind. My mother, I can see her again, standing beside the path, her face half drenched in light, half sunk in darkness, tall and barefoot. She didn't have the words, but that didn't matter. She had something better. A look. Get up, my son. Don't go back to sleep. You've got to stand strong. With faith, nothing will be impossible for you. Faith, the second standard. 3 letters spell God, and God recovered his wrath, his fire, his rending, his unrelenting pain. I don't have faith. I'd rather speak in terms of hope. Hope is ordinary life as it always should be, oriented toward and elsewhere. Not a goal, not an objective, and elsewhere. A secret place where, at last, everyone will belong. A just place. Mine exists. An island lost in the expanse of the Indian Ocean, an overly flat and empty and calm strip of sand, a particular clarity in its waters. The sea like a country, this island that nobody knows is my hope, my land. See, your absence has changed nothing. Even without you, Mama, I keep going. I'm ready. 12 hours by plane to Paris, then a train to The Hague, a connection at Rotterdam. I would have time to visit the Eiffel Tower. I'd have liked to, though, to make my way to the top, and that way, for once, I'd be the one looking down on everyone else. Sorry, I'm not going as a tourist. I've never been a tourist. What's a tourist, anyway? A white man in Bermuda shorts and flip-flops coming to Mauritius to forget that he's made money? There won't be any strolling around in The Hague either. All I'll see of the Netherlands will be the International Court of justice, the world's eyes will be on us. A duel. Justice is the cruel stepsister of hope. It has you believe that it will save you, but what can it save you from when it always comes after the worst? A verdict is no remedy for anything. It's no consolation. All the same, sometimes it does purge one's heart. The only deliverance I'm striving for is that purgation, bringing the guilty crashing down, upending the established order. We didn't ask for any of that, Mama. This wrath is mine alone. When the people before me are bowled over, your courage, honestly, your strength, after all these years, I have no idea what to say. Courage is the weapon of those who have no choice. We will all, in our poor lives, have to be courageous at one moment or another. Just you wait. March 1967. Aim for the eye and you'll hit the head. The lagoon was still, as smooth as glass. The trade winds had tossed the night's dark waves. Now their breath was calm. Marie looked one last time at her prey, raised her fish gig high, and killed it with a sharp blow aimed between the coral. Aim for the eye and you'll hit the head. Forget everything else around it. Nail it. Her mother's words came through her gestures. Islander memory, ancestral memory, passed down to girls over so many centuries. Her body knew. Soon she would be handing this down to Suzanne. Marie felt some resistance at the end of her harpoon. The octopus released a cloud of ink. Too late. It had been caught. She dragged the creatures out of the water while whooping in victory, then stuck a wire in its beak. With a soft sound, the rod cut through the flabby brain. In the distance, the air was already tinged gold and white. She'd been tracking the creature for too long. It had to be 6 in the morning, and the work on the copra plantation would be starting now. Marie cursed herself. Once again, Josette would have to explain her absence to old Felix. She could imagine her sister's look. Oh, there you are now. I'm all ears. With an apologetic smile, she'd confess. The call of the sea, so violent, so irrepressible. The prey curled up in the rocks, crevices, made time disappear. She'd take her place on the plot of land, pull out her machete, and, after splitting the first coconut, whisper into Josette's ear, "I'll cook you a nice fricassee." Her sister would give her shoulder a gentle slap. All good. The octopus slung over her back, Marie began walking across the sand when a shadow on the horizon stopped her. She squinted, made out a gray speck at the north end of the channel. Sometimes, she knew, desires could be so strong that you could clearly make out the shape of things that didn't exist. And what she wanted, above all, in the Diego Garcia dawn, was to be the first to spot the cargo ship. For days, the whole island had been on tenterhooks. The Sir Jules had left Port Louis and was traversing the Indian Ocean. Old Felix had relayed the administrator's message. The church needed to be decked out, the warehouses readied, as the ship wouldn't be long now. Alright, so that was an impossible return. I hope you enjoyed listening to that reading. If you do, give it a like and share it with the world. Alright, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so. What are you doing? Click the subscribe button and the bell as well. Well, have a great night, have a good sleep, and I'll see you in the next video.